It was a really dangerous city, and we had a striker team that went in, and so they had gone in, hit an IED, and broke the front axles of the striker. We got called in to get off of our mission to go help pick them up, and there's this huge like soccer field where the trucks are just like sitting out in the middle of it, and so we pulled in, and I remember hooking these trucks up. Colonel Brown kind of came over the radio with some of his teams that they had a drone over the top, and that the whole entire city had kind of vacated, and there was a very large group of individuals that were ready to like kind of ball with us. And so as we hooked up and pulled out, it was one of the largest firefights of like our entire engagement trying to get out of this. The fighting starts, RPG comes flying down and like shooting shoots, and Santana like pops his head down and he's like, holy they're shooting at us. And we're like, yeah, no shit. Start shooting back. And so Santana came down and they were like, hey, we need a saw gunner up. I looked over to the other saw gunner who was Hacker at the time, and I was like, I'm not letting him go up this fucking hole. And so Santana came down and I pushed Hacker out of the way, walked up my hat in between everyone, and as soon as you get up out of the hole, it's like there's just dust going on, muzzle flashes are going everywhere, and we're driving at like 50 probably miles an hour or 40 miles an hour, dragging this other truck that's burned down, trying to go as fast as you physically can. And I just remember ripping out my nutsack and putting, which is like a soft container for an M249, carries like 100 rounds. Ripped out my nutsack, and I was like, the most common sense thing at this point in time is like, everyone start leaking me ammo. And so guys just started like trying to link up ammo and just keep the trigger pulling. And that was kind of like an experience of like, holy, like this can be real. Like there's a lot of dudes that really don't like us here. And so that was a big eye opening. There's a lot of those moments where those dudes have been there for a lot longer period, than you have. So you're just another dude coming to their country to fuck around for a little while.